Hey guys, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going through my January makeup favorites and my makeup fails. I'm very excited to start this on my channel. As you guys know, I finally brought back my everyday makeup drawer. I haven't done it since I think the beginning of 2020, and I'm excited to bring this back. So this is going to be our monthly makeup favorite and fails. I've tried a bunch of new products that I haven't really, used much, things that I got in PR or purchased on my own, and I decided to throw in here to see what the dealio is with it. And I have a few little product empties, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. So if you're into these types of videos for me, because I do all kinds of things on this channel, then definitely give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, it would mean so much. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I want to go ahead and show you my empties. Very excited. So I used up all of this Dead Sea Mineral plus Caviar makeup remover wipes. I used them all. It can go down here in my trash pile. I'm very happy that I used them all up. Makeup wipes are pretty easy to use up, but I just wanted to share that one as the first. Second, I used up all of my Fenty Beauty brow pencil. I loved this so much, and like there's just a smidge of product, but it doesn't do anything. It's like in there and you can't rub it. I really liked this. Would I repurchase this in the future? Definitely. I really liked it. It has a paddle brush on one side, and I thoroughly enjoyed this, and very sad to see it go, but I love to watch it leave. Not really. And then my last product empty was my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have it in the shade Porcelain, which really isn't my shade. It's just a smidge too dark, but I do wear this a lot on camera just so my face isn't as pale, and of course during the summer when I have a smidge of a tan. And I just have to have this in my collection always. It's so good. And if I want to lighten it up, I'll just add like a little bit of another foundation that's a little bit lighter. But I also used all of this up. I do have a backup because it's a holy grail of mine, and I'm so excited that I used up a foundation. Now I want to go over my product fails of the month because there's not that many, but I want to share these with you first since the list is shorter. So I want to go ahead and talk about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. I've had this in my collection for a while, and I remember really liking it, and now using it again, it's just way too dewy, much more dewy than my personal preference these days. So for that reason, this isn't really my favorite anymore, and I just don't remember it being as glowy. Like it made my skin look oily and not glowy. So I don't know if I'm ever going to pick this foundation up again. I probably will just go ahead and get rid of it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this does not stand the test of time when it comes to the formula. I mean, it does have a 12-month shelf life, so maybe that's why. I've literally had it for a year now, so it's just seeming a little more oily than glowy. So that was a fail. Another fail is a product that I purchased last year. It came out, I think, in February or March of last year. This is the NARS Air Matte Lip Color. I have it in the shade All Yours, and I have another shade in my everyday makeup drawer, so I'm wondering if they're both going to be this way. But I love the color. It's really pretty. It's really light, but very soon, and I noticed this when I filmed a video. I filmed several videos. I literally got ready and then started filming videos, and I noticed more and more that in the process of the videos, only like maybe 2 hours of filming all those videos, the inside of my lip was just turning really white, and it was just doing that gross thing that I've experienced with like ColourPop lips, where you have the lip color on and then it just starts like caking up white all on the inside right there, and it's really gross. So I don't think I'm going to use this anymore, and if I do, it'd probably be just for a filming day that I have to touch it up and make sure it doesn't do that with my lips so I can get some use out of this, because this is pretty expensive just for this lip product, but I love it. I love everything about it, but I hated that part. Wasn't my favorite that it did that. And then my other lip product is the Tower 28. This is the Shine On Lip Jelly in Coconut. Definitely not my favorite type of lip product. I've only used this the one time, and I don't know if you can tell, but the product is here. You can actually see that right there. The product is like, this is all the products you get, is this. And I got this in Ipsy actually, and I'm just like, why is mine not full? Like, it's not filled at all the way, and I'm just like, what's up with that? Like, yeah, the product's way at the bottom. I'm like, that's dumb. There's like hardly any product in here. So I don't know if that's like a brand issue or if they sent them out specifically to Ipsy because they put less product in here. I'm not sure, but my problem with this product is it wasn't necessarily sticky, but it had a sticky feel to the lips, which isn't my favorite. And you know how you can put a lip gloss on and just go about your day and you don't taste anything in your mouth? Instantly when you do that, when you put that on, you just start tasting this weird like fragrance niche in your mouth, and I'm not into that. So I don't like when I put on a lip product or a lip gloss or whatever and I taste some sort of like flavor in my mouth, and not my jam. So I don't think I'm gonna pick that up anymore. It's just, it wasn't my favorite. And then my last fail of the month is this product here from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Lightning Liquid Highlighter. I thought this was going to be really good because I used to F around with some liquid highlighters back in the day. Like, I used tons, and I always thought they were so pretty, and I've never had an issue with a liquid highlighter, even from the drugstore, because I used to own a ton of them from the drugstore. Never had an issue. This one is not very good. It breaks down the foundation underneath, and it's not actually as intense as I had hoped it would be. Plus, for it being such a light shade, this is like, I think the lightest shade she offers. Like, look at that. It's a light shade. It gives me dark cast, which is where you can see it, like the dark shadow right here. It gives me super dark cast, so it has to be some kind of pigment in here in the formulation that's giving me dark cast, but I'm like, wow, not a good sign. So I don't think I'm ever going to pick that product up again. It's just not that good. Now let's go ahead and get into the... Oh, I lied. I have one more, and this wasn't a fail, but it just was more of a disappointment, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. I got this in a mystery box. It's pretty expensive on its own, and it was a holiday release. This is the highlighter. It came broken, which is fine because I fixed it, but why I'm so disappointed is because this is the most subtle highlighter ever, and like, for the price and the amount that you get, you would hope that this would be like bam in your face, like, you know, really shiny. But this is the most subtle highlighter I think I own. Like, it's subtle, and this is perfect for anyone that wants a super like healthy glow, very natural. But for me, this is just so natural that it's like, what's the point in even putting on a highlighter, because it doesn't really highlight that well, because it's just so dull. But yeah, that was a disappointment, not necessarily a fail. So my other products that I want to say that I was so thoroughly impressed with, like, I am, oh my god, head over heels for. First off, the e.l.f. Grip Primer. Oh my goodness. Have I not ever tried a primer that was as good as this? This is going to stay in my everyday makeup drawer because I want to keep testing this with other foundations. But so far, I'm in love. Absolutely in love. This is so good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend, you guys. This primer, I'll have this specifically linked below because everyone needs it. It's $10. It's amazing. Go get it. 100%. Go get it. Go. Next up, I tried this foundation for the first time, and I'm instantly in love. I'm wearing it today. I love it so much. It's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is so good. I didn't even pay but like $2 for it because I got this in the charm room at BoxyCharm, and I had tons of money in my charms added up or whatever. So I paid like the full price in charms for this, but I only paid the shipping, which was like $2.88. So I got this for literally $3, okay? This could easily be my number 2 3. I don't know, it's up there. This is a great foundation. I absolutely love it. I got mine in the shade 150. This is a good foundation. So impressed. So impressed. I love it. Anyways, the other product that I am like heart beating so fast for is the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I have it in the shade Power Boost. I'm wearing it today. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, this is such a good bronzer stick. I love it so much. It's so good. The color is so good. And does it say, is Power Boost the color? I think that's the color. This is so good. Let me tell you, it's so easy to blend out. Also, I highly recommend this Morphe brush, the E63, for any kind of bronzer, contouring like bronzer. I use it for bronzer. This is so good. I use this for all my, you know, cream bronzer needs. But anyways, the reason why I love this too is that you can just dot it on, take your brush, lightly, you know, swirl it around, and it will literally blend out just like that. I did 2 reviews on it, one with the Fenty foundation, which I have to change my primer to make it work, so we're going to test that out in the future. With regular foundations, anything like that, this is so good, blends so good, color so good, love it. Other product that I've been trying this month, Rare Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Light. It has a pink hue to it. Absolutely loving it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm wearing it today, of course. And I mean, I'm gonna put this back in my collection, but I'm so sad that I have to because I like it that much. So there's that. Very sad to see it go, but happy that I still have it in my collection. Another product that I'm like, wow, how come I haven't been using this more, is from KKW. It's the KKW X Mario Very Graceful Blush. Of course, you can't get this anymore, which sucks. And I really need her to, you know, rebrand a little bit quicker so we can get her makeup back, because she has like legit good makeup. Anyway, so this blush is the perfect amount of pigment. Perfect. I just take it on a brush, swoopity swoopity swoop 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 swoop. So good. I love this. This is my only blush from her, and I'm like, wowzers, this is so good. And of course, I'm also really sad to see this go out of my collection for the month, but this was surprisingly so good. I only had tried this like once, and I didn't like remember anything about it, but since it's been in my everyday makeup drawer, this is a great blush, a great blush. I love it. Another product that I have been loving is actually this little bento box from Kaja. This actually was sent to me like months ago and I finally tried it. It's in 03 Toasted Caramel, and it has 3 different compartments with shimmers, and holy bagosh, I wore this on its own one day and it was so good. I don't know why my camera's not zooming, but it's such gorgeous colors, like the perfect companion, just a little box for, you know, to complete a look or wear alone. Really good. I liked this so much. Another product that I was really liking this month is actually by Florence by Mills, Millie Bobby Brown's band. It's Millie Bobby Brown's band. It's her brand. This is the brow tint or clear brow gel or whatever. This is actually pretty good. I thought it was gonna suck, but I actually really like it. I probably wouldn't like it if I didn't have this brush here from e.l.f. It is the Brow Lift Applicator, which is a new product. So I put it on and then I like press it down with the paddle part of this brush. So I don't know if this would be as good if I didn't have this, but together it's really good. And I just wanted to mention that because this is coming in Ipsy, or it came in last month's Ipsy, I can't remember, but it's actually a pretty good product, so I think you guys will be really happy with that. Another product that I've been testing out, which I think I'm going to keep in my drawer so I could test it with the other foundations, is the NYX The Marshmallow Primer. This was a viral TikTok primer. Actually pretty good. I have to say it's a water-based primer, so yeah, I don't really know much to say about it, but I did like it and it smelled pretty good. And I have 3 more products that I want to talk about. So I bought this Tatcha powder back when it launched, so a year ago, and I haven't really touched it because I was in love with my Dior Powder No Powder, so I didn't really touch it. And I heard a lot of like hits slash lots of misses of this powder. I wouldn't say it's the best powder for your under eyes at all. Like, I did not like it under my eyes. It looked gross, but my forehead wrinkles, patting it down really helped tame them. It's almost like it filled my wrinkles and like you couldn't really see the lines anymore. So I actually was pleasantly surprised with this for my forehead. So I was putting it on my forehead. I liked what it did for like the forehead wrinkles. So there's that. And then 2 more products. I actually really love this Ofra verified liquid liner. You can use code Connor for 20% off at ofra.com. But anyways, this is actually a really good liner. When I first tried it, when I tried a full face of Ofra Cosmetics or free makeup that Ofra sent me, I was like, it's just like your basic average liner. But now that I've tried it all month long, I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. I love it so much. So I just wanted to mention that. And then lastly, from e.l.f., the Putty Bronzer. I loved this, and then I stopped using it because I was using my Jaclyn bronzer because I was like, wow, that's actually really good. And I started using this again, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is such a good bronzer. I almost say color-wise and like formula-wise, it could definitely be a dupe for the Rare Beauty, but even the Rare Beauty is not even that expensive. I think this was 20 bucks and then this is 6. So I mean, really, both of them, the formula is very, very similar. So if you wanted to try this out to see if you like cream bronzers, then definitely do so, and then pick this up because that's good. And then I highly recommend for doing the blending and all, the Morphe E63, like I said, which is so good. But anyways, that is my makeup favorites and fails for this month of January. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. Do you have any suggestions on what I should try in the future? Are any of these products your favorites or your fails? You know, did it work for you? If it did for me or didn't, all that kind of jazz. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!